Hey, what's going on, Poké fans? So welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video will be looking at Rogue Aggron Porygon-Z deck. This is going to be an interesting deck to watch in today's video. So if you already didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the likes up and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. So what is so special about Aggron? Well, definitely that a sturdy ability that says that if this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out by the damage from opponent's attack, it's not knock it out and its remaining HP becomes 10. So as long as we are not playing against a deck that features Zigzagoon on some sort of the damage spread, we are good to go. Gigatomp Stomp for 160 might seem ridiculous with 4 energy cost, but it's actually possible to use it with triple acceleration energy and 1 metal energy, just like that, due to the crazy code Porygon-Z ability. And basically I decided to just go with the basic energy cards instead of the aura energies, because with aura energies, with the aura energies I could simply add more energies per turn, but due to the ordinary rod, if I'm just forced to discard some of my energies, I can still recover them back, and that's at least something, right? Okay, so playing 2 Porygons and 2 Porygon-Z, and also Porygon-Z can be used as attacking Pokemon with 130 HP. There is one of each Crobat, Eldegoss, and the Dene as well, one Galarian Zigzagoon for extra 10 damage if it's necessary for us to do that extra 10. 3-1-3 line of the Aggron, Larion, and Aggron as our main attacking Pokemon. There are 3 Jirachis for the Stellar Wish, and then 4 of each Pokécom and Quick Ball for the Pokemon Search and Setup. 1 Ordinary Rod for Resource Recycle, 1 copy of Vitality Band for extra 10 damage in case if we need that as well. 4 copies of Rare Candy, 4 copies of Scoop Up Net and Switch. 2 of each supporter cards, starting with the Boss's Orders, Marnie, Professor Research, and Rosa, and then 12 energies, 4 of each Triple Acceleration, Recycle, and Metal Energy. Nothing, too competitive, but still it can surprise and win some games easily, especially if your opponent is not expecting that Aggron and if they don't have other plays to just bypass them. But overall, really cool rogue deck that you should definitely try it out if you are a huge fan of them. Alright, so let's move on to the game test so you can see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Okay, so going first with Jirachi and Aggron in opening hand. More than that, Pokécom plus Aggron. This looks like a very good opening hand, especially for the setup. So I'm going to pick another Jirachi so I can have 2 Stellar Wish plays. Rare Candy into nothing, obviously. Really don't want to risk. Maybe it would be better if I just decided to pick myself something like a Porygon, I guess. Put it on the bench instead of Jirachi, or maybe just go with Dene for the fresh hand of 6. However, energy attached to Volcanion, Green's Exploration has been played, meaning that my opponent won't be able to take a prize card at his turn 1. So he will try to search the deck for something like maybe a Quick Ball or Pokécom, so he can set another Pokemon, or maybe a Tag Call, obviously if he's playing a Reshizard. And yes, he is playing Reshizard, so there is a Tag Call. So obviously you have 2 different routes how to play this deck. If you start with the Reshizard, you obviously want to go with, if you don't have Switch, with the Welder turn 1, but if you start with Volcanion, obviously Green is a much better way to go. And I can see a lot of heal options from my opponent's side of the field, but I also know that he won't be able to one-hit knock on my Aggron, and that's very important for me. So he decided to pick the Charizard and Breaks in GX to power it up. I'm going all in with the research. Perfect. There is gonna be a rare candy play for the first Aggron, but I will need to find myself a switch somehow. And I don't see it, so let's go with the Marnie. It was close. Unfortunately, it was very close for me to one-hit knock that Volcanion, take the first prize card in the game, but didn't happen. Okay, so far not that bad, I need to say that, because Volcanion might hit me right now with a high heat blast and he just decide to, yeah, if that happens, I think I'm just gonna put my Aggron in the front, attach energy, use Rosa, get the Aggron as well as basic metal energy so I can power up another attacking Pokemon for the next turn. And there is a Welder. But I will also need more than that, because he have another Volcanion ready. Oh, what a nice top deck. Well, this top deck actually helps me to... Alright, so what do I'm gonna need here? Let me see. Maybe something like a Quick Ball wouldn't be bad for the next turn. I do have Marnie. Okay. Going for a knockout. That is like 160, which is enough for the knockout, and another Jirachi. And he decided to put that. Okay, brilliant. So Charizard and Braixen hits for 180 times weakness. It's a double, but that's good for me. My opponent will try to search the deck for some of his cards, and I will just pick the Marnie, refresh his hand, attach the triple acceleration energy from my hand to my Aggron, hit for 160, and go so on and so on. Okay, so far looking good. So far definitely looking good. Probably he's preparing the turn where he's grabbing himself a Mellow and Lana, maybe even a Great Potion or something like that. But the most important thing is that he didn't get a prize card. Time for the big Marnie play. Ooh, there is a rare candy. Alright, as well as the Rosa. So I'm hitting for like 160 damage. And I lost already 2 of my triple acceleration energies. John Hart's been used. We might even see a Welder retreat here to another Volcanion. If I play Rosa, I can get a Quick Ball and then the Dene for the fresh hand, and obviously no Brilliant Flare for 360. Okay. I have another Marnie in my hand, but I really want to go for the knockout. So I'm also gonna need triple acceleration energy as well. So I'm gonna go with my Jirachi in the front. Speaking about triple acceleration energy, there it is. Porygon. I don't need basic energy, but I need a trainer card, which is gonna be a quick ball in this case, and also basic energy that I'm not gonna get. Alright, so energy attachment from my hand. Crazy code. One Stellar Wish into the Vitality Band, or maybe Switch. Guess what? Vitality might be better. So I can simply discard it because I don't need it for another Aggron. Play Scoop Up Net, Scoop Jirachi, put Aggron in the front, put Jirachi on the bench. And oh, I played Rosa, so yeah, I cannot use Marnie right now, never mind. Sometimes I just forget when I'm talking too much that I already used supported turn and that I cannot use it again. But it's okay, I mean, never mind. So, 3 rare candies. Ooh, that's a big reset stamp. Oof, that's a big reset stamp. That reset stamp was huge. And I think I'm not gonna recover from it, unfortunately. Mellow and Lana. Well, communication, quick ball, or any kind of supporter works for me, except for the boss's orders. And Rosa, I guess. Marnie would be actually quick ball Eldegoss. Yeah, Marnie is the best way to go here, I guess. Very limited with the resources. 1 rare candy only left. Well, Volcanion cannot knock me out this turn. Maybe he decides to pick something else from my bench. We shall see. There is a Green's Exploration. It is like 30% chance on my side that I'm gonna win this matchup, even I'm in a much favorable position right now, at least as it looks. Before that reset stamp, I was in a much better position than it looks right now. So, quick ball for Volcanion. Armies of Volcanions. Oh, what a top deck. What a nice top deck. That's the top deck that I really wanted to see, and there is even a Marnie and a Switch. So if I switch onto Jirachi, for example, and if I use that Pokécom for that Detene, I can pick myself, for example, Porygon, and if I have 3 energies, and I can even win the game by using the Porygon. I'm not gonna need Ordinary Rock for sure. It is a big gamble. I decided to put the Porygon in the front because Volcanion cannot knock him out. Other than that, I will also scoop my Aggron from play as well. We'll use this crazy code. Manually energy attaching from my hand, playing this quick ball into the Jirachi so I can discard him. And I'm just short for that one recycle energy. Hopefully I can get it. And I managed to pull it. There we go. So crazy code. And that is actually 120 damage. That is actually enough for the knockout here, and I'm moving down to only one prize card, meaning that I'm gonna only need one boss order to win this game. And right now my opponent is basically forced to promote something like Reshizard in the front, because I can retreat my Porygon and I can attack with another one and simply hit for 120 and knock the last Volcanion and win the game, which is the epic win in this case. So yeah, high heat blast hit him for 110. Reshizard is the only way to go here, but I have Switch, Scoop Up Net and 7 cards left. I'm gonna top deck one of the cards from the top of my deck, plus I can play Jirachi for 5, meaning that there is like a 90% of the chance that I'm gonna hit boss's orders for the win. And if that happens, game is over. So there is Vitality Band. Still, even with Vitality Band, he could hit just for 120. Still short for like 10. And there's a Green's Exploration. Alright, wondering what he's gonna pick from the Green's Exploration. I have no idea, but I really like Reshizard as a tier 2 deck in the post-rotation format. Really, it's a good deck. It is also very enjoyable deck to play. Oh, Pokemon Catcher plus Boss's Orders, so he have both of them. Okay, whatever he decide to do, I can just scoop up net and knock the Volcanion out. So he will probably try to get my maybe another Porygon-Z in the front. Nope. Tails and high heat blast for 110. Still, I need to flip the heads in order to win the coin flip. But if I just simply retreat onto my new Porygon-Z by discarding 2 of my recycle energies, I can bring them back into my hand, and then with the crazy code I can attach both recycle energies back to my Porygon-Z. Add metal energy from my hand, say well played to my opponent for very nice game, and hit him for 120 and take the last prize card in the game. I could even go for 160 if it was necessary in case of the big charm, for example, and still I would win the game. Alright, so that was a very epic battle, safe to say. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. Thank you for your time. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck. And yeah, till the next time, have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.